Watch out for that box. Hi guys, Dan Hendriksen here at Torquay Golf Club. Hashtag Ask Dan. Following on from a video I did recently regarding hybrids, lofting them up, lofting them down. A couple of people asking me, you know, why didn't I show strike? Morning Lester, what did you think of my video last night?
Oh, great video, Dan. 10 minutes of life I'm never getting back.
Any comments?
From Casey McCormack. Get fit, boys. That's what Mark would say. Great job, Dan. Would have loved to have seen the strike locations.
So it's a fair comment, why didn't I show strike? So today what I thought I'd do is do this experiment again. This time 23 degree lofted up to 24 and the 25 lofted down to 24 also. We're going to use the same shaft, tensile stiff shaft, goes in the 23, but I'm also going to put it in the 25 just to keep these numbers as consistent as possible. So I'm going to hit some shots, just show you where the strike location's coming off the face and then report that back to you. Right, let's look at the numbers, shall we? 25 degrees lofted down to 24 and 23 degrees lofted up to 24. Launch is now the same as what I was getting before, so slightly higher launch off the face with the lofted down version, so slightly lower lofted launch in the added loft. If we look at spin, you can see here backspin 5.248 on an average compared to 5.8, 600 revs between them. So again, the same as what I was getting before. Yardage wise, nothing in it. I'm a little bit stronger today by the look of that. So I was another yard longer here and I think 3 yards longer here. So we can see club head speed is exactly the same with both clubs. Angles of attack down 3.5 as opposed to 3.7. So again, very much the same. Path pretty much 0 for me. Let's look at strike. 25 degree lofted down. You can see they're 2 millimeters in the toe and 6 millimeters high. So we're seeing a higher strike compared to the lofted up version, which is 2 millimeters in the toe and 0. So pretty much out the center of the club. So you can see there's 6 millimeters difference. So higher off the face with the 25 degree lofted down and slightly lower on the face or more center with the 23 degree lofted up. So another question came in whilst we were doing the video before, and quite a fair comment, was when you loft up a hybrid for Titleist, you actually move the toe in slightly, so the club face will close by 0.75 degrees. When I take loft off, the club face actually will open by 2 degrees. Now, I wasn't seeing a great deal of this when I was actually hitting the shots, so let's have a little look at the numbers. Let's see if anything changes on the directional side of things when I loft up and loft down, opening and closing the face. You can see here, if you look, if I'm going to loft a club down, then it's going to sit that club slightly open, and I finish just slightly left of target on an average, one of them finishing right. And as I loft up a club, that toe is going to start to turn in, sit up, toe in a little bit. And you can see here that, yeah, you could argue that there's a little bit more turn on it, but it's really quite small from that, so slightly more. So I'm not seeing a great deal of difference there from the offline side of things. So I hope this answers the question for you regarding where the strike location on the face was. You could certainly see there that my strike, as I added loft, went lower in the face, and as I took loft off, so as I lent that club face forward slightly, taking loft off, I was moving the strike location higher, and you could see there the spin rates changing because of that slightly lower strike, causing it to launch lower, spin higher, and then the higher strike to launch higher and spin less. So the second part of that question regarding, you know, what's going to happen to the shape of the shot, am I going to finish maybe further left or slightly further right, depending on how that club face opened or closed down. Now, I couldn't personally see that myself when I looked down at the heads. Did I see that it was maybe 2 degrees more open or 0.75 degrees more closed? I wasn't seeing anything in that. I wasn't even trying to adjust for that either. You could see there from the numbers that there wasn't a great deal in that. I think it was probably more subject to strike than anything else. Don't forget to keep your comments coming in. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Catch up with you all soon. Hashtag Ask Dan.